everybody. How's it going? If you're new here, welcome. Today we got something special. These are going to be bone conducting headphones from Sanag. These will be sitting on the outside of your ears, and we'll be using your body, your ears, your skin, your bones to be able to project the sound into your ears to where you can hear things. And you can also hear the world around you. So these will be very interesting, and we will have some interesting testing results as we look through forward and to our testing. So it's going to be a fun one, so sit back, relax, and let's check them out. All right, and here we go. The wireless bone conducting headphones. Again, these sit around your ear. These are the B21S model. Right here on the back, we'll have a little bit of the tech specs here, which we'll go over here in just a moment, with a couple QR codes and barcodes you can select and scan. Well, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. But of course, before we do, as I mentioned, let's go ahead and talk about the in-depth about the tech specs here. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, and in those tech specs, we'll go ahead and start out with it has Bluetooth 5.4. The speakers are producing 20 to 20,000 hertz for the speaker frequency response rate, which we will try to test out here later. It has 5 volts for charging, which can last up to 10 hours, and that charging speed, as long as you use the right cable and charging, should be charged in 1.2 hours per their spec sheet. And you'll be using a Type-C charging cable, so we got a nice upgrade for something new. Now, as far as the speakers and the quality go, they do say it has lossless bass, which I can confirm. It does vibrate your head. You can feel the bass on your head. It's kind of weird. It can tickle at times, but you can and will feel the bass. Now, these are meant for outdoor and sports and casual, so they're naturally a little bit water resistant in their design. So if you're out in the rain, as long as it's not torrential pouring, or if you're not swimming, then these should be fine for the water resistance. And one of my favorite features is that it is designed to work with glasses, which, as we can see with me, I do wear those, and they do work around them, and they fit comfortably, so that is a nice positive with that. And along with all that being said, speaking of those glasses, if you guys hadn't done it yet, if you guys maybe consider, if you haven't made your choice yet to sub or like, that's okay. We got plenty more down the line in the video to go, so if you guys have any questions, drop a comment. Happy to answer. But if you guys, by the end of this, think about it, may want to subscribe, may want to like, it'll be greatly appreciated. But let's go ahead and go back to the unboxing. Let's continue to see what we get. All right, we'll go ahead and get this box open here. We've got a nice little plastic cover. Got some extra logos. And, of course, these are sports headphones. So, again, if you want to run or do any activities, you absolutely can. We'll go ahead and get this protective cover, peel it back. And the headset just sits right here on top. They're really lightweight. You really don't even feel them on your head, but in your hands, they feel even lighter. And we'll go ahead and check underneath. We'll get this out of the way and see what other kind of goodies we get. Which we have one single bag, which we have the manual and a charge cable. Nothing else inside of here, so we'll go ahead and put this back together. Go ahead and keep it like it should. Put this back on top. Got to keep things really nice and neat. But we'll go ahead and put the top back on and get this out of the way. All right. So, back to the bag. Again, only get 2 things here. And, of course, if it'll come out. All right, so then we'll go ahead and check out the cable here first. It's nothing too long. It's just a nice little standard USB-A to USB-C cable, just long enough to charge it. Now, we do get a few things in here. You do get the card where you can scan the QR code here if you need to go ahead and do that. And, of course, some details here on the back, some warranty information, things like that. And now we get to the manual. Love it. It's got staples. It's a booklet. It wins in my book. Now, we've got right here up front, we got to find the English section. It's not too many pages. Got some Bluetooth pairing, some of the features and the buttons, controls, and of course how to charge and use. But once you think it gets this paired to your phone, there is an app that you can use as well that you want to download with some extra customization. This will show you how to turn everything on and off, the amount of clicks the buttons will take to do pause, next, volume control, and then some of the FCC warnings and regulation information, and then we go into another language. It's pretty simple. It's really nice. I like it. But of course, we have the headphones themselves. You can see they got a nice little design here if we can get this thing to focus. There we go. All right, so we got the buttons right here on the bottom. We got 2, and then the charging one. Once we pull this little tab here, we'll be able to see the USB-C underneath here. And so remember, 5 volts for the charging for this, and it'll charge in about an hour-ish. Then you got the power button, which would be the first one, which is the volume up once it's on, and then you have the volume down. And again, there's really not too much to these things. Yeah, there's some information on the other side for like model and a little bit of the information for the voltage as well. Yeah, there's not much to it. So we'll go ahead and get these checked out first before we do anything. Let's go ahead and hear how this is going to sound. So we're going to go ahead and compare these to our standard DT990s. If you guys are just tuning in, you guys can Google that and see what sound quality those generally have if you want to go into the real nitty-gritty depths for that. But know that they are some really good, cheaper, hi-fi headphones, which I know this comparison will not be exactly one-to-one because those are over the ear and these are going to be sitting outside of the ears that we use to test. It's going to be interesting. The sound will be a little different on that. It's not going to give you the fullest sound because those are silicone ears where there's no bones. These are for bones. We have no bones in the testing apparatus. But you will be able to hear a rough estimate of what that's going to sound like because I put them over the ears to try to help out with that. So let's hear it. Okay, and now that we've heard how that sounds, so it sounds a lot lighter, which again, these are on silicone, right? So you're not going to get the transfer of the bass through your bones and your skin like you would, but take my word for it, it does sound better than the way it sounds, but it's not terrible with how it was able to be captured. I was actually rather impressed Again, just take this and crank it up a little bit on both the bass and the actual sound quality itself, and that's what you're really going to be getting. It's not going to be as full of a sound stage as the DT990s. Depending on your headphones that you're using, you may hear that. But that's because it's over the ears and it encapsulates it and throws it right down your ear canal. These will not do that, but they do sound good, and the quality is surprisingly really high for some bone conducting. I've heard some other ones in the past personally, and these are sounding really great. And comparatively, for the price on AliExpress, they're like $15 right now to $20. It's really not that bad. They're actually really, really good for that. And so that's roughly what you're going to be hearing and what it's going to sound like. Next, let's go ahead and check out some really cool features that are inside the app. Yes, there is an app that you do have to sign up for. That is one thing I'm not a fan of making an account, where some other headphones we've checked out, you just use the app. So I would love to see if there could just be an app that we could just use for the headphone features and then sign in for some of the fancier features that you'll see here in just a second, but that's just a little bit of a thing for me. But let's go ahead and check out the app, and let's see what we got. All right, so we get started off here where we see the first page for the Galaxy AI. You do have to use your email and get a code here, but once you're in, you can grant permission for some of it. You have to scan for the device, so go ahead and do that. You go ahead and add your device here, right on the home page. And then this should be able to see your headphones once you see it. Now, if you do Bluetooth, there is a 4-app and a regular Bluetooth, so this should show the 4-app version. And then you got to give it a second for that to do. And now it's connected. Shows your battery. You have a couple sound profiles. There is a premium version, but you can adjust the volume here in the app. Play, pause, next. And again, those sound profiles, you can tap between those and see if you like any of those. I just like to leave it on the default. That's just fine with me. If we go back, there is some cool features here in the sleep area if you want to use these to sleep with. They do have some raindrops, sound, jungle, things like that, some meditation. It's kind of cool. It'll have its own little music and sound pieces that you can use to just kind of chill out with, which is awesome. This one particularly is 30 minutes long. Really great. It's something that, that's probably what the account's for, is to be able to have access to some of this stuff. And then, of course, it gives you kind of a report at the end, but there's a lot of options that you can use here. Next, you have the Galaxy AI, not to be confused with the other Galaxy. There is a voice chat. There's different models. You have some AI models you can access, along with some AI painting and drawing tools, multi-language. Now, the text-to-image here did not work too great for me. I put in the dimensions I wanted, and then, I put my name in here, Master on Tech. I don't think it had any clue what to do with that, because it may not know who I am. Go figure, right? So this one didn't really go through very well. But if you put in regular information, that should be fine. If you want to put like a kitty cat riding a bike, it should be able to do that. But it says it would take about a minute for this to generate. And like I said, it never really did because I gave it something weird. But that's okay. If we go into the next area for the image to image, you could change the style if you want. Never got around to testing that one, but the AI models is really nice. You do have some of the DeepSeeks, some Gwens, and some other ones I've never heard of. Some of these models I've never actually used, but these are built in if you want to check them out. And they're just all in one place. Now, there is multi-language as well. So if you want to do this in real-time translation, you can. So I put in English, and you can have your English translator. So you can have a couple different options here to use. And so you have a couple different languages to pick from. And so this gives you some options. There is the VIP, which gives you a lot more options to use, such as real-time, record transcriptions, file transcriptions, text-to-speech, AI drawing. If you get the big boy one, the Black Diamond. So, I mean, there is a subscription to it. Prices don't look too terrible, but that's if you want to join their ecosystem. That is definitely a thing. And then, of course, over here, last side, you do have your account side, which has your VIP, language settings, help feedback, account security. You can change the language here. have them delete your account or sign out, read the user policy and privacy policy. And then again, if you want to get the premium, you can right there from your account. Okay, and next we're going to be going into the mic test. So let's go ahead and slide on over, check the mic test. We're going to try it with and without SteelSeries, and we'll see how that sounds.
Okay, and this is going to be without SteelSeries, just raw audio. Not too bad. Now, as we talked before, they do work with glasses. They just go straight over, so great design there. But it's a little distant, but again, they are way back, so that is the thing. Now, let's see if we use these with SteelSeries. If you have a PC for it, let's see if we can make them any better. All right, now this is with SteelSeries running through it. It's a little bit better, but the thing is, it's still distant, so just kind of use that as your discretion. You may have to talk a little loud, and that's okay, but just know that you can take calls, but these will not be, what I would recommend for using for any kind of like on-the-go meetings or anything like that. Now, if you just have to listen, these are amazing because you can still hear everything around you, and nobody can hear what's coming through here unless you have these things blasted. So let's go ahead and head back to the rest of the video, and let's keep on going.
All right, now that we've heard everything, we've seen the app, let's go ahead and do the sound test so you can hear how clicky everything's going to be. There's only 2 buttons, so there's not much to test, but I always like to show those things off so you guys can know how loud those clicks will be. All right, so the clickety-clack of the headphones are probably the loudest thing. The clicks on the buttons are almost not audible. They're only a couple decibels when we check out the meter here later. They're super quiet. Now, you'll hear them because obviously it's going to be right behind your ear, but that's just the thing. Now, let's go ahead and check out the weight real quick so we can see just how much they weigh. And it looks like once you get them on there, they're about 21 grams. So not a whole lot there. Really not looking too terrible. They're really lightweight, as I said, and the clickety-clacks, it does sound a lot of empty space in there with the plastic, but they really do sound good. Now, next we'll check out the sound meter, and that's where we can see here that it's just a couple decibels for the actual clicks, maybe 35, 36 tops, 42 if you really smash it. But other than that, these things sound great. The microphone quality, maybe not the best thing in the world, because those things, they're behind your ear, and they're meant for mobile phone calls, which will be okay. Testing them out with normal phone calls, you do kind of have to yell, depending on the person and how they're listening to you. If they have a headset that may not be the greatest, or if they're using like car audio, it depends. But overall, you're using these for music, using these to hear things while doing sports activities, or if you just don't like earbuds in your ear. But these will run you about $15, $20. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them on AliExpress. Links for everything will be down in the description. If you guys want to check them out, go ahead and click those. Let me know if you get a purchase. They also would appreciate it as well, and it does help support the channel, so I do appreciate that. And if you guys are listening to this at the very end, right now, seeing my face, you guys are literally the best. I do appreciate it. Thanks for making it to this point. The retention really does help. It lets YouTube know that this is a good quality video, and you guys made it all the way to the end. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I think you should. You liked us all the way to this point. We put in some good work, and we got a lot of products on the way, so stay tuned for some more tech, and I'll see you guys here on the next one.